सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्पराम् ॐ Naishkarmya Siddhi, third chapter, page 126, verse number 73, introduction. Aha yadi vakyameva yatha भूतार्थ अवबोधकम् अथ कस्य हेतोः अविद्योत्थापितस्य कर्तृत्वादेः उपदेशः इति उक्ते प्रतिविधीयते. Purvapakshi is raising a question, why the Upanishads talk about Bheda, that is duality, that which is the cause for samsara, dukkhitvam, kartrutvam, bhoktrutvam, that jiva Atma is separately discussed in the Upanishads. What is the reason? Kasya hetoho. Because of what reason the Upanishad introduced those Bheda Vakyams? Abheda Vakyam only Upanishad should teach. Abheda means non-duality. The reality, non-dual Brahman, Abheda, wherever there is no Bheda, Ayam Atma, Brahma, Anyadeva Viditat, Adho Viditat Adhi, Satyam Jnanam Anantam Brahma, Advaitam Brahma, only Abheda means Bheda Rahita Brahman alone should be taught by Upanishads. But in Mundakopanishad, in another places also, Dvasuparna Sayuja Sakhaya, the Jivatma bird is sitting on the tree, one branch, and eating the karma phalam. That Jivatma is enjoying the karma phalam in the form of Sukha Dukkha, experiencing the Sukha Dukkha Phalam. This description of Jivatma, is it necessary for Upanishads to talk? Already we know the Jivatvam. I am a Jiva, I have birth, death, I have samsara, karma phalam, drishta phalam, adrishta phalam, punya papa, all I the human being knows. What is the necessity of that mentioning that Bheda Vakyani, Jivatma description for Upanishad? And same mantra Upanishad talks, Tayoho Anyat, Paramatma bird sitting quietly, Na Swadu Atti, not experiencing any karma phalam. That Paramatma. Why this Bheda Vakyam? And telling that Paramatma is yourself, Aikya Vakyams are there. Paramatma is Jivatma. You have to understand. Upanishad talks about Abheda Vakyams. How to reconcile this? Have I focus on Bheda Vakyam or have I to focus on Abheda Vakyam? Both we cannot take. Both are contradictory. Jivatvam Dukkhitvam, samsaritvam, all are contradictory to asamsaritvam. Sukhaswarupam, Anandaswarupam, Brahma Aham. Quite opposite, contradictory. Once they are quite opposite, how can I accept both? Both I cannot accept. Because both are given in that Veda only, therefore I cannot negate those Veda Vakyams also, because they are also said by the Veda. The Purva Pakshi is so much having reverence towards Veda. I want to follow all the statements of Veda, because Veda is the Pramanam. I cannot take partial Veda. Veda Vakyams are also Veda Vakyams also. Veda Vakyams, those statements which are talking about the Jivatma Paramatma Veda, they are also Veda Vakyam only. Vasuparna is the Veda Vakyam, Atharvana Veda Vakyam. How can I disrespect that statement? If I have to respect the Veda, Mundakopanishad also Atharvana Veda, I have to take Veda Vakyam. I have to accept Jivatma Paramatma Bheda. So my doubt is why this Upanishad talking about any other Upanishad Bheda Vakyams. And that Ardha Jaradiya Nyaya, there is a Nyaya. You cannot accept the person half old, half young. The person cannot be both. Either he has or she has to be young or old. Both cannot exist in the same person. What cannot exist in the same person? Old age and youth. Yavvanam and Vruddhapyam. Can they coexist in one person? Ardha Jaradiya Nyaya, like half old person. Half old, and what about other half? Other half is youth, young. Can it happen in anyone's life? Impossible. Like that, here I have a problem with Vedic statements. This is the argument raised by the Purvapakshi, Jivatma, Paramatma, Abheda Vakyam va, Bheda Vakyam va. We cannot take both. Which one I have to take? For that, Sureshwaracharya's answer is what? We know that answer. Tatparya Lingam. Where is Tatparya? Even though Veda talks about both the statements, you cannot take Bheda Vakyams because there is no Tatparyam. There is no Tatparyam means our Shadlingas won't apply there. There means where? In Veda Vakyams, Bheda means that statements which are talking about the difference. Jivatma Bheda, Paramatma Bheda Vakyams, where they are talking, that statements are only Anuvada Vakyam, not Tatparya Vakyam. Tatparya Vakyam must have 6 lingas. What are the 6 lingas? All those lingas also we saw in Upanishads introductions. I used to give Upakramopasamharo Abhyaso Purvata Phalam Arthavadopapatti Cha Lingam Tatparya Nirnaye. Upanishad has come to teach what? How do you know? It has come to teach Bheda or it has come to teach Abheda? Jivatma Paramatma Aikyam va or Jivatma Paramatma Bhedam? What for Veda has come? Upanishad has come. For that, in Mimamsa Shastra, the 6 lingas, clues are given. Wherever there is Upakrama Upasamhara, the topic discussed, that is the Tatparyam. in the beginning and in the end also. Upakrama, Upasamhara, Abhyasa. Repeatedly, wherever repetition comes, that repetition shows the Tatparyam. Important and artham. Important. Apurvata. Wherever there is uniqueness. In Anatma, Jivatma, Paramatma, Bheda, there is no uniqueness. Your Dukkhitvam, Samsaritvam, you know, no uniqueness. But you are Ananda Swarupam, Brahma is unique. So Apurvata, Abhyasu, Apurvata, Phalam should be there. By knowing Jivatma, Paramatma, Bheda, what phalam I am going to get? I am not going to be free from insecurity, unhappiness. Peace won't be there in that, what? Bheda Jnanam. Purvata phalam, arthavadopapatti cha. Wherever arthavada comes, that is, there is no tatparyam. Stutyarthavada is there. Lot of discussions we saw about that in Vichara Sagara also. Therefore, Upakrama, Upasamhara, Lingas, Tatparya Lingams are there. There alone is the focus. Tatparya means focus. That is the teaching. That is discussed in Brahma Sutra also. Visa Tattu Samanvayat. That sutra. And Mandukya, 3rd chapter, Advaita Prakaranam also, Gaudapada Acharya says. And Upanishad criticizes. Another thing, Bheda Vakyams are criticized, condemned by the Upanishad. Even though Bheda Vakyams are mentioned, but not taught by the Upanishad. Mentioning is different, teaching is different. It is not a Upadesha. It is only Anuvada. What is Upadesha? What is Anuvada? Sureshwara Acharya is going to explain in these following 3 verses, 73, 74, 75. Those slokas are to mention what are the Bodhaka Vakyams, what are the Anuvadaka Vakyams we have to know. Therefore, Veda does not teach Bheda. Veda mentions only Anuvada, restatement. Restatement is called Anuvada. Bodha means teaching. There is no Upadesha or Bodha or teaching in Dvaita Vakyams. Wherever difference is talking. Not only that, Upanishad condemns by saying that Yaha Anyosau Anyohamasmi iti nasa Veda. Whoever sees a difference, that person can never understand. That is the teaching we have to understand. Anuvada Vakyam is a restatement. Mrutyosya mrutyumapnoti yaihiha naneva pashyati. Khathopanishad also we saw. Mrutyosya mrutyumapnoti. Again, womb to tomb, that person has to travel. Nana iva pashyati. Wherever they see differences. Therefore, Veda condemns. The reasons are also given. Why Veda use this Bheda Vakyams. So, Veda is forced to use Dvasuparna Sayuja Sakhaya like that Vakyams, Bheda Vakyams. Veda is forced to use those Vakyams because first reason is Veda wants a student to get mental purification. Veda wants a person, Veda talking about Bheda, Jivatma, Paramatma, Bheda for Upasana purpose, for mental purification. Number 1, reason number 1. Veda talks about Bheda because unless the person is ready for Abheda Jnanam, Veda talks about Bheda only. Unless person is ready for Abheda Jnanam. Otherwise, what is the use of talking Abheda Vakyams all the time? So Veda is waiting for the student to be ready. This is the third reason. And fourth reason, third reason, this is the second reason. Mental purification is one reason, and person has to be ready until that time Veda use the Veda Vakyams. Third reason is Veda mention Veda to negate. Anuvada Vakyams, restatement of differences of Jivatma Paramatma, Anuvada Vakyam. They are called Anuvada Vakyam. Anuvada means restatement. Restatement means what? Restatement of Jivatma Paramatma Bheda. Already what we know. What we know? The Bheda only we know. I am different from Paramatma. God is different. I am different. Everyone knows. So the whatever we know, if that is mentioned by the Veda, Upanishad, it is called Anuvada. Restatement. Known idea, if Veda presents, it is Anuvada Vakyam. That statement is called Anuvada Vakyam. Anuvada, A-N-U-V-A-D-A, Anuvada Vakyam. So, for example, last time I said, twinkle, twinkle, little star. And in schools, they used to teach. Now, modern days, English education. Previously, corporation school and all, they don't teach twinkle, twinkle, little star. Only convents and all English medium schools they teach. Anyhow, little, twinkle, twinkle, little star. It is not a little star, it is big star. Little star word is used later to teach a big star. Twinkle, 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 little star is not a little star, but a big star. Star means not cinema actor or actresses, or stars, nakshatrams. Nakshatrams are not small, but big. They are small. Stars are small. Smaller. Smallness is not teaching that what we know, it is Anuvadam. Everyone knows. Everyone knows what? Stars are small. Very, very tiny stars. Tiny stars means small stars. Everyone. Universally, everyone experiences stars as small. Is there any tatparyam in that? Because is there any right answer? Is it that? No. They are not small. They are big. Bigger than sun planet, they say. Therefore, small stars are big stars. Now the mentioning of small star is Anuvadam. This is an example I am telling. Mentioning of small star is an Anuvada Vakyam. Once they are big stars, why you are using the word small stars? Because you know small star. What you know, I told you teaching methodology is known to unknown. Known to unknown, what we know? Stars are small, we know. Stars are small, we know. Everyone knows, universally. So known to what we do not know? Stars are big. That we do not know. That's why small stars are big stars. What you are thinking small stars are not small stars. They are big stars. Straight away, person cannot teach big stars. Big stars is not correct teaching. We have to correct their misconception first. Their misconception we have to introduce. Small stars, small stars, when there are no small stars, why you are using? Teacher using small stars. Teacher using the word small stars knowingly. Small stars, because the student, UKG, LKG student thinks they are small. That's why teacher comes down. Teacher means Veda, Upanishad comes down what we know. Jivatma, Paramahatma, Bheda we know. That's why Dvasu, Parna, Sayuja, Sakhaya. So known to unknown we have to go. So what is known to us, Veda mentions that. Small stars are big stars. Even Bhranti also. Sarpa, small stars are everyone universal. But Sarpa Bhranti is not universal. In that also, if anybody has got rope snake Bhranti, Ayam Sarpaha Rajjuhu is the teaching. This is rope we don't teach. What you are thinking as a rope, snake, that snake is rope only. Then why you have mentioned snake word when there is no snake? Because you are thinking that is snake. That is why what you know, if I mention, I can draw your attention. Listen carefully. Very, very important portion this is. How great genius our acharyas. What you know, I mention. Small stars, then your attention is towards me because you are thinking small stars, rope snake, small stars, then you look at me, you listen, you give your ears to me, I say big stars. Small stars are big stars. Similarly, I am Sarpaha, this snake is when I say a person is mistaking that rope as a snake. Snake is there in the mind, in his mind or her mind. Then immediately attention, snake, snake. I am Sarpaha, this snake is a rope. That is the method of teaching. Known to unknown. Rope is not known. Big stars are not known. Therefore, what is known, small stars are known, mentioned. Sarpa is known, mentioned. It's not teaching. There is no bodha. It's not a bodhaka vakyam. Ayam sarpaha is a negating vakyam, anuvada vakyam. To negate the misconception. Understand now? So this is the basis for the whole portion now which we are going to see. Veda mention Bheda because there is a pratyaksha anubhava. In that for everyone, kartrutvam, bhoktrutvam, jivatvam, samsaritvam. That is why Veda talks about jiva. You, the jiva, is none other than jivatma, is paramatma. Again, jivatma is Veda mentioning. You, the jivatma, is paramatma. Because you know jivatma, dukhi, samsari, karta, bhokta. Therefore, what you know, I have to mention. Veda has to mention. Therefore, Jivatma is Paramatma. Tvam is equal to Jivatma. Tvam tat asi. You, the Jivatma, is that Paramatma. Kartrutva, Bhoktrutva, Rahita Paramatma. So, Purvapakshi mistaken the Anuvada Vakyam as Upadesha Vakyam. The whole thing discussion is because of what? Why Purvapakshi is asking? Because he has mistaken Anuvada Vakyam, Bheda Vakyam, Anuvada Vakyam as Upadesha Vakyam. Over. Problem, confusion will come. That is the mistake he has done. Dvasuparna is a Anuvada Vakyam that he has taken as the Upadesha of the Mundakopanishad, but it is not the Upadesha. This is the answer we are going to give. Now we will read the shloka number 73. So, Kartrutvadehe Upadeshaha iti. All this Kartrutvam etc. Why? Asya kasya hetoho, because of what reason? Avidyothapitasya. Kartrutvam, bhoktritvam are established because of avidya, ignorance. Avidyotthapitasya jiva bhava kartrutvadehe upadeshaha. Kimartham? Kimartham yathabhutartha avabodhakam atha. Yathabhutartha avabodhakam, the reality of the teaching is Aham Brahmasmi. If that is the Mahavakya alone teaching, why Bheda Vakyam? That is the question. For that for that objection or question, reply is given. Pratividhiyate, reply is given in 73. I will read. Bhranti prasidhyanudyartham tattatvam bhranti badhaya ayam nityupadishyeta tathaivam tattvamityapi. Tathaiva, or another reading also possible, yathaiva, yathaivam. Tathaivam or yathaivam, both are okay. Now, Sureshwaracharya says, Bhranti prasiddha anudya artham. Ikkada, in this Bhranti prasiddha means very well known. What is that? Anudya word is there. Restating. Anudya, restating or quoting. Where is that? In first line. Bhranti prasidhyanudyartham is there. Prasiddha anudya artham. Anudya, restating or quoting. Artham means misconception. Bhranti artham, the misconception of that jiva, the individual, the student. How? Bhranti prasiddha. Bhranti prasiddha. It is very, very well known misconception. Dukkhitvam, kartrutvam, bhoktritvam, samsaritvam, well known misconception universally. Tat tattvam bhranti badaya, to teach the way of negating the delusion. Bhranti badhaya. Badha means here negation. Negation of what? Delusion. Bhranti. Ham jiva karta bhokta bhranti, by way of tat tattvam, that reality. Bheda tat tattva means the correction of misconception. Tattva means reality. Tat tattvam, the misconception to be corrected. The correction of misconception. That misconception, how to do that? I am na, within inverted comma. Second line, first two words. I am na iti upadishyeta. I am na means this is not. This is not means what? What you are thinking, jiva, karta, bhokta, this kartrutvam, this bhoktrutvam, this samsaritvam, jivatvam, all this is not that. So this, all what you are thinking, vachyartha. Vachyartha, jiva, he is holding on. Vishishtadvaiti is holding on to Anuvada Vakyams and telling, so Upanishad also telling, Dvasuparna Sayuja Sakhaya. So therefore, I, the Jivatma, am the part of Amsha of Paramatma. They hold on to all Bheda Vakyams. Vishishtadvaitiki Aikya Vakyams are allergic. Vishishtadvaitiki Advaita Vakyams are Aikya Vakyams are allergic. Therefore, wherever Bheda Vakyams are there, they are very, very happy. So, I am a part of Ishvara, Paramatma, I'm a Amsha, I'm Alpagnaha, Ishvara is Sarvagnaha, I'm a limb of his one body, some ayudhams like that, they think. So this is not. Ayam na iti upadeshyeta. Bhranti badhaya. For their sake only, this what you are thinking jivatvam is not that Paramatma. Means Vachyartha Jivatma is not Paramatma. Who is Paramatma then? Lakshyartha Jivatma is the Paramatma. You have to negate alpatvam, samsaritvam, kartrutvam, bhoktrutvam. All you have to remove. Which jiva you are thinking continuously. Guru is talking, you are not that, you are not that, you are not that. Neti, neti, iti. Many vakyams are there. Nantah prajnam, na bhayish prajnam, no bhayatah prajnam. You are not the waker, you are not the sleeper, you are not the dreamer. You are Shantam Shivam Advaitam Chaturtham. Turiya Atma you are. So na ayam iti upadishyeta. Full stop. Tatha eva. Tatha evam. Similarly, like that only here also. Tattvamas. Here means tattvamas. Tattvamiti api. Tattvamasi iti. Tattvamasyapi. Tattvamasi api tatha eva. You are that. You, the Jivatma who you are thinking is not Jivatma. You are Paramatma. Anuvad dhatu. Anuvad. Anuvadam krutva ityarthaha. Anuvadam krutva. In the world, how people say that Anuvadam krutva, then Upanishad teaches that is not this. Adi idi illai. Adi Paramatma, idi Jivatma, what you are thinking, adi idi illai. You have to do Bhagatyaga Lakshana, then Lakshyartha you have to claim, then Paramatma Aham Asmi. So the reality correction. Bhranti Badhaya means the reality correction of misconception. By way of Badha means by way of negating the delusion. After quoting the delusion. By way of negating the delusion after quoting the delusion. What is your delusion? When student comes to the class, teacher also says what you are thinking, you are a housewife, you are an ordinary human being, you are suffering, you are having this problem like that, you are thinking. So our teacher go on enumerating those words which already the student knows. Yes, Swamini, I am having this pain, that pain, problem, so many. Slowly attracting the attention of the student. After some time, after long time, what you are thinking, so many years that you are not. You are Paramatma. That is, comes later. So, this particular idea of displacement, this is called displacement. Badha means displacement. How you displace? By bringing the Anuvada Vakyam and displace it and bring the Aikya Vakyam, displacement of wrong notion by quoting the wrong notion. Quotation of wrong notion is not for teaching, quotation of wrong notion is for displacement by right knowledge. By right knowledge. Same topic continues later also. So, the meaning, I hope it is clear. Ayam na iti means it is not. It is not. What is not? Bhranti badhaya, by way of negating the misconception. So Sureshwaracharya gives Another example in the next shloka also. So similarly, Tattvamasi also, Jivatma Paramatma Aikyam is given. Jivatma is a quotation of Jivatma, or Jivatma mentioning is Anuvada Vakyam. Jivatma is none other than Paramatma. Next page, 74, introduction. इयमर्थं दृष्टां तेन बुद्धौ आरोहयति इयमर्थं. This method of applying Mahavakya, with a well-known example. Drishtamtena means with a well-known example. Examples are fantastic, used by the Shastra. See, well-known examples all are, what are all our Bhrantis are only Upanishad, how Upanishad knows, and universal Bhranti. That Drishtanta, all of you know, when many times we saw this Drishtanta, how many times you listen that example, it is so nice to listen again and again. Okay. Buddhau आरोहयति. बुद्धौ प्लस आरोहयति, it is बुद्धावारोहयति संधि. Suresh Acharya is arohayati means driving home. Our home is what? I am Paramatma. So our buddhau arohayati. He want to drill onto our buddhi, that knowledge, driving home in the intellect of the student. What is that example? That shloka I will read. I have to keep 4 or 5 books here, because small reading, big reading, so many are there. Some books they print very, very small. What book I give, it is very much small printing. Therefore, I keep another book for big letters. There is another book. Therefore, I go on changing my books here. Sthanuriti yoktihi nanrubuddhim nirasyati vyanuvadatha vai uktihi Bhrantim pumso na badhate. This is Vyatireka Drishtanta. Vyatireka means if you say like this, the knowledge will not take place. If you say like this, the knowledge will not take place. If you say like this means what? Sthanuhu iti eva uktihi. Sthanu means a post. Some in trees, when they cut old trees, the tree stump will be there. The post, like a big post, like it is there, or pillar like. You can take sthanu means pillar here. Pillar, sthanuhu, pillar. Mistaking the pillar in semi-darkness. Rajju Sarpa happens to only few people, that misconception. But this sthanu purushaha iti, purushaha means thief, chora buddhi, choraha. Sthanuhu, mistaking the pillar as thief. Nrubuddhi, nru means purushaha. Vyakti, naraha, human being. Sthanuhi iti va uktihi nrubuddhim na nirasyati. Nrubuddhi means the idea, that thought in the intellect, he is a thief. When you want to go, in the olden days, there are no attached bathrooms inside bedrooms and all, they don't have. Those days they have to go backyard, In the backyard, then they are going, you don't have lights also those days, like nowadays. So semi-darkness, they take one lantern, a lamp like, and they go to bathroom. They want to go to, in the night they have to do some work. Suddenly he saw the stump as a thief. He doesn't know it is a stump, it is a pillar. What buddhi? Nribuddhi. Night time you see a person, you think what? Choraha. Thief. Choraha iti buddhi. Ha. Choraha. Those days, the thieves used to come back, ads are there, and lot of trees will be there, fruits will be there, and they used to come and steal so many things. So that person will stand there. Then always on the buddhi will be there. When they come out, when they see the pillar, immediately what they think? It is a thief. Thief. Choraha iti nribuddhi. Here nribuddhi means chora buddhi. Intellect is thing having the notion that person is a thief. Sthanuhu sthanu. Pillar is pillar. If you say that thief idea in the mind, na nirasyati, will not go. Mistaking the pillar as thief, indicating what? Fear. Once you think about that thief, everybody will get tremors, fear, and they are afraid of that person. Therefore, that bhayam will not go away. There is a fear in that person, na nirasyati. Nrubuddhim, nrubuddhim na nirasyati. When you say person is a pillar, it is a pillar, not a thief. This statement, pillar word is used here. Pillar word is used. How they are used? You have to see sthanuhu iti. You 4 ways. If you give answer also, it cannot remove the ignorance. What? I should never say there is a pillar. That will not remove the chora bhava, chora buddhi. That chora buddhi means that is a thief. Idea won't go. I should not say there is a pillar. Then what should I say? I should not say pillar is pillar. That also will not. Sthanuhu eva. Pillar is a pillar. Can it remove that idea of thief? It will not remove. Similarly, I should not say pillar is pillar also. I should not say. I should not say there is no thief also. I should not say. See, it's all very important in Mimamsa Shastra. They analyze very, very deeply. Pillar, there is a pillar also will not serve a purpose. He will have continued the fear in his mind. And pillar is a pillar also I should not say. Because of that, buddhi will not go. That choraha buddhi will not go in him. Similarly, I should not say this is the, there is no thief also I should not say. Then what I have to say? 4th is the answer. What you are seeing as thief, this is Anuvada Vakyam. What the person knows thief, thinking about the thief. Buddhila, thief, there. So what you are seeing as thief is not thief. It is a pillar. So the thief word should be used. Because in his mind, thief buddhi is occupied. Therefore, the thief is a pillar. Appadi sollano. The thief is a pillar, is a Anuvada Vakyam. The thief word is used. It is not teaching. Because there is no thief at all. Where is the question of teaching? It is only restatement. What is restatement? The person said, hey, Tiridan and sonna. Thief anna. That word has to be restated. By an elderly person comes, the thief whom you are seeing is not a thief, it is a pillar. Have you understood now? Like this beautiful presentation. So I should say, the thief you are seeing is not a thief, that thief is a pillar. By the displacement of thief, as a pillar, fear will go away. By the displacement of thief, you utter the word pillar, then fear will go away. Out of the fear is there, that will go away. Similarly, sthanuhu sthanu hiti uktihi, such a statement, it will not remove the misconception. Similarly, Dhruvuddhim Chora Buddhim. Jivatma is Jivatma also, I should not say. Jivatma is Paramatma also will not help. So what I have to say, whom you are thinking as Jivatma is Paramatma. That Anuvada, Jivatma word should be used. Anuvada Rahita Vukti. Second line you see, what he says, Anuvada Rahita. Venuvadat means when there is no Anuvada Vakyam, Anuvada Rahita. Vyanuvadat means without using the Anuvada Vakyam. Tatha evam uktihi pumsaha bhrantim na badhate. Without Anuvada Vakyam, the bhranti of that person, so-called thief delusion, you are seeing, there is a na badhate, that cannot be eliminated. Badha means eliminated. Na badhate means cannot be eliminated. So, adhika anuvada rahita vakyam will not help. Anuvada sahitam, it has not been quoted. Suppose anuvada vakyam, vyanuvadat means if anuvada vakyam has not been quoted, tatha evam uktihi pumsaha bhrantim na bhadate. His delusion will not go away. This is the whole sloka is drishtanta. Now we will go to dashtanta. There is no drishtanta. This is drishtanta. Now, not dashtanta. We have to supply dashtanta. Similarly, jiva, atma, you, the jivatma is Paramatma. Restating the jivatma is not a bodhaka vakyam, it is only anuvadaka vakyam. Next shloka 75. The Purva Pakshi comes. I'll read. Big introduction to 75. Yasma chotru prasidhanuvadhyeva tvam iti padam tasmad uddishyamanasthastvat dukkhitvadehe avivakshitattvameva vidhiyamanatve hi sati virodha prasangaha natu vidhiyamanat anujyamanayorite swapradhanayohi padayoho virodha shanka आलिङ्गितत्वात् तयोः न विपर्यये. Another big introduction. Yasmat. Yasmat means kasmat. Again, he is taking Shrotru Prasiddha anuvadi eva tvamiti padam tasmat uddishyamanam manasthatva dukkitvadehe avivakshitattvameva. This is the sentence. What it means? Visishtadvaiti takes that jiva size, how much size jiva, ant size, atom size, anu. In Bhagavad Gita, achaloyam nityastarvagatasthānuhu. That sthānuhu word, what they take? We say that Atma is so firm, like sthānuhu. They take nitya sarvagatasthah anuhu. Sarvagatasthah anuhu. They separate like that, Vishishtadvaitins. So Jivatma is of ant size, like that they take. Yasmat, Jiva is a Vishishta Amsha. Yasmat we can put in brackets. So Purva Pakshi says it's an Amsha. They retain the Jivatma's Tvampada. In that Tvampada, what are all their Punya, Papa, Jiva is Parama, Anatma, Atma mixture. Tvampada. It is having Vachyartha also, Lakshyartha also. Vachyartha they retain. All Dvaita philosophy except Advaitin, remember, except Advaitin, all other systems of philosophies, they retain the Vachyartha also. Once you retain Vachyartha, how can you get Aikya Jnanam? Virodha is there. Paramatma is Sarvajnaha, Sarvashaktiman. Here Jiva, Alpajnaha, Alpashaktiman, adjectives you are holding on. That adjectives Visheshana. Visheshana, Visheshya Sambandha. That Visheshanams, as long as you hold on, all Dukkhitvam, Kartrutvam, Bhoktrutvam, all are adjectives to Jiva. If you are holding on to them, unless you displace them by Lakshyartha, if you arrive, only you can say Aham Brahmasmi. Aham Paramatma Eva. Even Paramatma adjectives also you have to, Parama there you have to delete. Jiva you have to delete. In that Parama, Sarvajnatvam, Sarvavyapitvam, all are only adjectives at macro level, Paramatma level. All this you know, I need not tell you. So Anuvadi Bhavati. Anuvadi means the word Jiva is used by the Veda for quoting misconception of Kartrutvam, Dukkhitvam, Bhoktrutvam. All that means they are very, they come to the class first. Once we talk about their problems, only they will come to class. Otherwise, we say, you don't have any problem, you are Sachidanandam Brahman, nobody will come to the class. We have to talk for a long time, knowingly. Knowingly, the teacher has to talk all the problems, which are no problems at all. But the teacher, what teacher has to do? Teacher has to come down to the level of the student. A student is take lot of time. So every teacher is a very compassionate and patient. பொறுமை இருக்கணும் டீச்சருக்கு. அது இல்லைன்னா saying everything is Atma only, everything is Atma அண்ணா போயிட்டு வான்னு சொல்லுவான். குரு பை பை டாட்டா அண்ணா எனக்கு இவ்வளோ ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் இருக்கு, யூ ஆர் டெல்லிங் நோ ப்ராப்ளம்ஸ் அண்ட் ஹூ வில் கம்? So 90% we talk about problems. Afterwards only, once the student will not go from the class and we are confident. We are confident means Upanishad is confident. When the mental purification comes, anxiety reduces, focusing mind comes, then the student is ready. Then we talk. That is the idea. So Anuvadi Bhavati. Avivakshitam eva. They are not intended. Avivakshitam eva. Vivakshita means intended. Avivakshita means they are not intended to be included. What? Anuvada vakyams are only for exclusion, not for inclusion in Jiva. In Jiva, they are not to be included. Veda, they are not taught by the Veda. Anuvada vakyams are not the teaching, they are not taught by the Veda. Oh, Purvapakshi, don't take Dvasuparna, Sahuja, Sayuja, Sakha is not the teaching. Only Anuvada vakyam, it is only for negation. So Anuvada is meant for exclusion, not for inclusion. Visishtadvaiti, Dvaiti, all they take Anuvada vakyams as Tatparya vakyams, where they are not able to see the Aikyam. Aikya Jnana won't come. As long as you won't get Aikya Jnanam, your limitation won't be eliminated. Dvitiyadvai bhayam bhavati, adadasya bhayam bhavati, udramantaram kurute. Whoever sees the difference, fear bound to be there. Therefore, they say, sorrowful Jivatma, I am the part of joyful Paramatma. Sorrowful Jivatma, I am part of joyful Paramatma. என்ன இதுக்கு ஒரு டீச்சிங், இந்த டீச்சிங்காக நம்ம அதெல்லாம் படிக்கணுமா? எனக்கு என்ன வரும்? No human being withstand the limitation. Therefore, virodha prasiddham. Jiva jivatvam, Paramatma paramatvam. If you retain both of them, there is a contradiction. If you retain them, there is a contradiction. The jivatvam, paramatvam, what we do? Exclude. What you are thinking, Paramatma, 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 Parama, Parama. And you are thinking, I will dasa, 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 miserable human being, ordinary, tiny human being. Pulahi, Punahi, adethu solluva. Adella solli, looking down upon oneself. கீழத்தனமா யோசிக்கிறது ஒரு பற்றி, தன்னை பற்றி. அப்படி நினச்சி சொன்னாலே ஒரு எக்ஸாம்பிள், அந்த rat, when you put the cage night time to catch the rat, and the rat is caught in that cage. In the night, throughout night, it struggles. It struggles. It comes to a conclusion, I have no moksha. I cannot go out. It is so tired, and so mouth will become so blood and crushing this side, that side, moving nightfully. And after tiredness, feeling hungry, that rat sit in the corner of that cage. Next day morning, you want to leave that rat outside, it won't come. It won't come. Because it has come to conclusion, I cannot go out. That is the nature of Jiva. We are listening to class, Swamini is teaching, namakella enna motion kadikuma enna. Either Swamini, sari okay, engyo irpanga, nariya peru, konjam peru, sannyasi, அவங்களுக்கு என்ன எங்களுக்கு என்ன ப்ராப்ளம், எவ்வளோ கஷ்டங்கள் துன்பங்கள், என்னென்னமோ பாவம் பண்ணியிருக்கு. இந்த மாதிரி நினச்சி அந்த ரேட்டு மாதிரி அப்படி நினைக்காதே, நீ சுத்த புத்த முக்த ஸ்வரூப ஆத்மா. ஸோ அனுமானம், அனுத்யமானம், உத்திஷ்யமானம், ஆல் வேர்ட்ஸ் ஆர் தேர் ஹியர். Anudhyamanam sentences are apramanam. Uddishyamanam sentences are apramanam. What is a pramanam? Vidhiyamanam is a pramanam. So all are technical words in this introduction. More details we will see in the next class. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavasishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.